Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Kevcast. My name is Kevin, and what we do here on the show is we go out into Japan and we do some hiking. While we're at it, we enjoy the local culture, take some great shots, teach you how to do it, and hope that you can have the same kind of experience or better as I did. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and bell notifications so that you can get the latest episodes as I put them out on YouTube. And I'm really excited about this episode because it's a precursor to a larger hike that I'm doing later on in this year in October, and that's hiking the Nakasendo. I just did a short portion of it this last weekend, but it was so much fun and I want to share that with you. So to give you a little history, back in the 7th century, sort of Japan was going through their industrial revolution basically, and there were 5 main highways built that connected Edo, which is present-day Tokyo, and then the old capital in the Kansai region of Osaka. So these 5 highways were the only ways to get to and from each other. And the Nakasendo turned out to be the most traveled one, just based on its ease of travel through the mountains, as well as its proximity to some of the bigger figures in Japanese history here in the Tokai region. And so along the way, this became a major route for trade and for information sharing, communications, and it became the major highway of the 7th century and beyond. Now, obviously today things have changed a lot. It's much more modernized. In fact, some of the segments have just become national highways, but there are some parts of the Nakasendo that are still alive with the spirit of 7th century Japan. And that's exactly what I did for this last weekend's trip. I went up into Gifu and into Nagano, and I hiked from Nakatsugawa Station or Nakatsugawa Juku all the way to Nojiri Juku in Nagano. In between there is possibly the most famous and most picturesque of all the port towns along the way, and that's Magome and Tsumago. So you're gonna get to see some great shots of those in the video today. There's 69 different port stations along the way, or port towns along the way, and I just hit a few of them through the Kiso Valley or through Gifu and Nagano. It's extremely easy to access without a car. You can take the JR Chuo line from Nagoya Station, go straight up through to Nakatsugawa. It takes about an hour and a half. It's really, the path is really easily followed because it's marked. Actually, the ground has like a special color of gravel or different rocks in the street, so you can follow it really easily. But from Nakatsugawa Station, I went in through Magome. It's about 8 kilometers into there. From Magome to Tsumago is another 7 or so kilometers. And then I finished in a small city called Nagiso. And that's actually where you can choose to either take the train back to Nagoya or you can sleep there, which I did. I brought some new gear that I got, tent, sleeping pad, and sleeping bag. And I just slept on the side in a park next to the Nakasendo Trail. And then continued on the next morning with about 10 kilometers to Nojiri Station, in which I took the train back to Nagoya. It took about 2 hours from there. So it's really easy to do. Total transportation cost was about 3,400 yen, and it's convenient enough where you can get food and drinks as you go along the way, so you actually don't need to pack that much weight. So it's really fun. It's really easy. I hope that you can do it, and I hope that this video helps you do it better. So please enjoy. Thank you. めなさい。入るよ、入る。やめてよ。危ないからやめて。Sunny and hot all day, especially in Nagoya. It was even sunny when I got here into Gifu around 11 o'clock. And those dark clouds just rolled right in. Snap, crackle, and pop. I'm hoping that's a good sign. You can't see it. Some blue skies over there. Probably just hang out here so this rolls through. Hopefully in the next maybe 15 or 20 minutes. But you do learn a lot of life lessons out here in these kind of situations. And if you don't know, now you know. You always bring onigiri. yeah, something kind of cool happened when I was camping there near Nagiso City in the park, and the sun rises around 4:30 during this time of year, and I got up around the same time as an older guy who lives there, you know, and I looked down from my campsite. He looked up at me. We locked eyes. We, you know, greeted each other good morning and got on with our business. Well, I'm putting away all of my camping gear, and I see him walking up and approaching me. Like, no, what are we doing now? He just wanted to say hi, and he actually had brought some breakfast for me. Nothing big, some fruit and some yogurt, easy to just pack and take on the go. I thought that was super nice. I was really excited that people in this area were just so friendly, even though, you know, I was kind of camping in the park. Later that day, when I got to Nojiri Station, I was at the station and I talked to the station staff. He came and approached me, asked where I was from, small talk, things like that. And he asked, "Hey, do you like coffee?" It's kind of a weird transition of topics, but I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Sugar?" I said, "No." And he came back, we shared a coffee, talked about baseball, talked about sightseeing and hiking the Nakasendo. It was really cool. I said, "Man, these people are just so nice up here." I couldn't believe that 2 events like that happened in such a short time span. So it's really cool, really nice people, and I'm glad that that happened. It was awesome. Alright, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope that now you're motivated to get out there and do part of this trail on your own. So again, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notifications. I'll see you on the next video.